Pour a glass of craft beer, we can do this. Yeah.
What's good, y'all? This is C Certified Brewhead, and welcome to another very sweaty edition of BMO here on BAOS. This evening I have a lineup of bangers from Boldwin, a organic brewery from here in Montreal. Shouts to Vince for these bad boys. So, Boldwin came out, I reckon, like 2 years ago, and I feel like all of a sudden they were just like popping up everywhere. And I copped the stuff they had. At the time, there was 3 different beers, and they were chill. It didn't blow my mind. Like, nice middle of the road stuff, right? Like, it seemed like they were going for the gateway type of vibe. So Vince came through recently and dropped off a whole bunch of beers. I have had one of these before, and I'll get to that when we get to it. But I'm looking forward to trying them. These are completely different styles, definitely IPA focused, something a little more interesting and a little more sort of craftier than the last range. So real quick, we have a Witbier, a Saison collab, a session IPA, a Belgian IPA, and a white IPA. So, looking pretty good. Before I go any further, shout out. Do I have anything to shout out? Shout out Pretty Pennie. Shout out Pretty Pennie on the necklace. As always, link in the description. Shit is fire. So, bam. Tiff, which one? Oh, you just tell me which one you would like to drink. This is the Witbier. Yeah. Tiffany's very thirsty. This evening it is like high 20s and feels like she sure is. Feels like I'm sorry, baby, I'm joking. And it feels like 32 degrees Celsius right now. So I don't know what that is in American things. Actually, no. Say that. I'll make sure you get your full equivalent. I'm really big, guys, on equality. For some reason, I have some sort of like an OCD about equal pouring in glasses and shit. I don't know why. I was always like that with, like, as a kid. Like, if Brad got my brother a notion, if he got more, like, soft drink than me or something, I'd be mad pissed. And I just can't shake it. There we go, babe.
Cheers to you.
Cheers. Get it in. Alright, so, Witbier. 5%. Is there anything specific to know? Belgian yeast. Spice, citrus. Bam. Alright. Get in, you guys. Ooh. Nice. Nice and opaque. Definitely getting the cloves and the like the spices, the herbs and stuff. Super crushable. Light. Like I said, hot as tits tonight, so like this is fantastic. J'aime ça. So, the next one, and this is the only one I had because I dropped off a few of these, so I thought I'd give it a crack beforehand. This was actually fantastic, so let's try this again. It's actually a collab with the brewery called Horde, 6.5% Saison, and it's honestly one of the most interesting takes on a Saison I've had for quite some time. From the few other people I know, shouts to Chris at Hops and Bros, shouts to Nathan. Did Nathan get this? Nathan at Nathan Does Beer? And my brother. Everyone was saying how fire it is. So I was super looking forward to trying it. I usually would wait until the video to try it for the first time, but because everyone's feedback was so fire, I was like, well, I got to do this first. So 6.5% Saison. Once again, a little opaque, a little on the golden side. Get it in ya. Ooh, really fruity nose. Oh man, that's fantastic. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like so much like citrus, mad lemon, so much lemon, lime kind of vibes, which is not normal for a Saison. Doesn't really have the typical cloves and banana type of thing in there, which, to be honest, Saison, I've mentioned this multiple times, Saison I'm just not really into, and this does not taste like a Saison at all. It's like tart, so it's like this close to a like a sour or something like that. This is phenomenal, man. So interesting. So if you can get your hands on this bad boy, please do yourself a favor. All right, now moving to IPA territory. Session IPA. This is 4%. Straw colored, North American hops, fruity aroma. Bam. I like a good session. Don't love a good session, but I like them. Either way, the Saison honestly really got me excited to do this video, just because like I didn't know what to expect. Like the first lot of beers just really weren't like made to to appeal to someone like myself, like a beer nerd. So being that Saison was so good, I'm like, damn. All right, malty nose, pretty like bubbly head right there. All right, guys, get it in ya. Dusty, dry, malty, light, refreshing. Once again, I think tonight is a bit of an exception. I just want the lighter ABV, this crushable beers. It kind of tastes like water with flavor. So I'm definitely biased, but this is good. Not a crap ton of flavor. Yeah, a little bready and biscuity. Slightly tropical, but not overly so. So it's definitely more like the American IPA West Coast style, but super subtle, really like toned down. Yeah, not in love with that, but it does the trick, mate. Can't really get too mad at it. All right, Belgian IPA, 6.5%. Doesn't say much else. So Belgian IPAs basically are kind of like a cross between a Saison and an IPA. So as you would expect, I'm not the largest fan in the world of them. Don't dislike them, but I'm just like, I wouldn't really go out of my way to try them. But I'm always ready to be convinced that it's fire. So, yeah, 6.5% IPA Belge, Boldwin, little relatively clear there. Malty nose, get in ya. Doesn't really taste Belgian at all. Kind of like an American, like hoppy West Coast IPA, but like not overly hoppy. So it probably isn't like totally West Coast. It's like one of those like malty kind of IPAs, but with a decent amount of hops. I don't know why, but I don't really get much of that Belgian stuff at all. Which I'm not mad at, because like I said, I wasn't really looking forward to that. Drink's pretty crisp and crushable though. Like, once again, this is not my favorite style. Does the trick though. Mostly tonight, mate, anything that's kind of like chill is going to be favored. And the final beer, look, you can see the perspiration. Look how fucking hot it is in here, man. A white IPA, 6.5%, somewhere between a Belgian white beer and American IPA. It's got wheat and barley, so it should be pretty smooth. Mouthfeel, orange peel finish, Chinook, Cascade, Simcoe. Right. I used to love white IPAs, man. There was this one that Phillips made, Phillips in Vancouver. Excuse me, not Vancouver, Vancouver Island, I think. Called Electric Unicorn. Still think about that beer. I don't even know if it was that good. It was just, when I had it, I just creamed my pants, mate. It was a beaut. So, my Vancouver peoples, Daniel, mate, if you're here and watching this, and if you see it, like, fetch that shit for your boy. Alright. White IPA, last one. Running out of room. Alright. Definitely smelling the cloves on that. Alright, guys. Get in ya. Interesting. So, I've had white IPAs, like I said, and they just kind of taste like creamy, weedy versions of IPAs, maybe a little bit lighter and stuff like that. This tastes like what the Saison and the Belgian IPA I think should taste like. Interesting. It's got all the cloves there. It's like just like a Belgian wit. So actually probably tastes more like this Witbier. I hate it there. It looks gorgeous. That crossed with like an American IPA, which may be like Boldwin's other one. Which, to be honest, I had quite some time ago, so I don't remember. Yeah, it definitely does the trick. 6.5. It's super refreshing. It's a nice balance of the mix of flavors. Like, definitely, like, they do it really well. Of these, if I was going to choose a fave, I'm going straight for that Saison. That is just one of the most unique Saisons I've ever had. But all of these are worth checking out, man. I'm super impressed. Like I said, Boldwin were going more that gateway kind of style, and you know, there's all organic material from what I understand. And these new ones, even just the small little touches, like I really like the wrap as opposed to the whole can being covered. It shows they're kind of more, trying to appeal to a little more on our side of the fence of the craft beer nerd, or my side of the fence there. And I appreciate that. So I will definitely be looking out for all the new stuff that they were doing. So good on them. Thanks again for that, guys. Appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Smash the thumbs up. Hit subscribe below and hit the notification bell so you get that little ding when the new joints drop. Follow us on social media at BAOS Podcast, and check out the long form audio on Apple Podcasts and everywhere else you get your shit, and hit review, rate, and subscribe as well if you don't mind. That would be amazing. We love you forever. That is it, y'all. We'll see you in the next video. And as always, get it in ya.